And welcome in to Lone Peak Fieldhouse on the campus of Lone Peak High School for Game Night Live Rewinds, or pardon me, KSL Sports Rewinds coverage of the Lone Peak girls basketball. Dusty Lister with you. So pleased to have you along with us. Kenzie Valentine and McKay Larson running the camera tonight as our boy girl doubleheader. We're going to apologize up front with some technical issues we're having back at the head end at KSL Sports as tip is controlled by Lone Peak. Kaylee Wilson sends out to Shawnee Nordstrom. It's McKaylee Ika, 4-3. A great way to start for a senior, McKaylee Ika, as this is senior night tonight for the reigning queens of Utah High School basketball in the 6A classification. So Cambry draws the foul. As a name that many of you already know. And Cambry Blackham does such a great job, but lost the handle. It'll be Lone Peak basketball. There's Sarah Bartholomew over to Naya Tanuvasa. Naya gets across the timeline, a little too hot to handle, and a loose ball picked up by Blackham. Ahead to Shea Toole. Shea sends back up top, and on the drive is Hymas, and blocked away by Sarah Bartholomew. And now a loose ball foul going to be called on Lone Peak, and I believe that's on McKaylee Ika. But senior night tonight for McKaylee Ika, Kaylee Woolston, and Meg Eaton. Is on the inbound, missing the layup there is Oser. Sent back up top to Blackham. Cambry put it on the floor, send out to Shea Toole. 4-3, no. And rebound to McKaylee Ika. Ika got roofed, got it ahead to Kaylee Woolston. And two seniors and 2 threes as it's 6-0 Lone Peak. But ooh, tough dribble there. Lucky not to be called for a double dribble or travel there by Danya Perkins. Sends back up top to Shea Toole. Shea with 9 on the shot clock. Sends that ball inside. That ball is loose. Back out to Toole with 4. 3 on the way for Abby Hymas. 3 buckets in the game and 3 long balls. Shawnee Nordstrom gets out the head to Ika. McKaylee leaves it for Kaylee Woolston. Back or off the iron. And we're going to have a loose ball foul on the rebound. And it's going to be called on Skyridge. And that goes on Danya Perkins. First foul of the night. I'm a little lost here. It's Lone Peak basketball. The foul was on Danya Perkins. And they gave the ball to Skyridge. Yeah, got to bring the ball back. Some of you will remember a semifinal game. My goodness, I can't believe this was 6 years ago. But Layton versus Copper Hills. It was 2 undefeated teams in the semifinals. I remember officials pointed the wrong way, and Layton got a wide open layup to send the Lancers, the eventual champions, to the state championship game. And at least this one got figured out, and it's a region game, which would not have playoff implications, and we're so early in the game. But they got things sorted out. So McKaylee sends out to Woolston. Kaylee on the drive. Oh, a little Euro step, and Blackham able to slap that ball away, and will stay with Lone Peak. They go into Woolston. Kaylee goes inside, is taken away by Shea Toole, and Shea throws that off of Sarah Bartholomew, and we'll go back to the Falcons. Shea Toole, her second year starting. Underclassman for Coach Janine, or pardon me, for the Skyridge Falcons. Intern Preston didn't update my roster. I let him come off a sabbatical to do one thing for me, and he printed off a roster without the updated stuff, as we got a jump ball, and possession arrow will belong to Skyridge. Intern Kenzie is the official intern of KSL Sports Rewind. Intern Preston was on remote as we put him on an untimed leave. Three on the way, and a second three for Abby Hymas. Tied up at 6 early on. Ika breaks the trap on the dribble, tries to send it across. The ball slapped away by Blackham. Now Cambry goes at Shawnee Nordstrom, got around her, couldn't get it to go. Loose ball taken by Woolston. Jump ball possession belongs to Lone Peak. Lone Peak 15-3 on the regular season, 6-0 to region play. This Woolston sends straight away to Tanuvasa. And Naya wide of the mark, but the rebound there for Sarah Bartholomew. It's Sarah with the board and bucket, as Lone Peak takes the 8-6 advantage. On the drive, blocked away. Danya Perkins sent back by Bartholomew. Shawnee, good defense there by Shea Toole. Blackham got her hands on that ball. That thing squirts through. And you see the defensive intensity here from Skyridge. Got the stream going. Oh, near double dribble there by Ostrop, able to hold on. Send to the corner to Hymas, who's got the 6 points for Skyridge, the 2 threes. There's Shea Toole. Finds that ball inside. And blocked away by Bartholomew, but she's going to hit the foul. It's going to put Ella Oser at the line for 2 free throws. As we welcome you to the stream tonight, senior night here for Lone Peak. And we certainly want to apologize for the technical issues at the beginning of this, but our heartfelt condolences and thoughts and prayers go to the Allen family. Is Trevor Allen, one of our colleagues at KSL Sports, and is the person that runs all the streaming, helps get all the streams up, is had some family emergency right at the beginning of the games. That's why we're a little delayed getting that stream up. If you're going to go back and look back on the first near 4.5 minutes, you can find that on right here on KSLSports.com. We'll upload the game at the end of it, but also on our YouTube page at Rewind Sports Network. But our thoughts and prayers with the Allen family as that ball goes out of bounds off of Skyridge and Emily Larson. There's Shawnee Nordstrom. Breaks the press, sends in the corner. Kennedy Woolston pumped the 3. Finds Sarah Bartholomew. No. And a rebound taken by Mealy. Cambry leaves it for Hymas. Hymas drives at Bartholomew, and Sarah going to pick up the foul. She's frustrated with the call, but she swung and got the foul. It'll be 2 free throws to Abby Hymas. So a rarity within the state of Utah is Lone Peak being held down a little bit here. Lone Peak has only played 1 game in the state of Utah where they have not been in the bonus clock or the mercy clock in the 4th quarter, and that was a win at Springville for the matchup of the reigning 5A and 6A Queens of basketball. There's Nordstrom. Shawnee at Blackham draws the foul, and that ball comes off the rim. The foul will be to Cambry Blackham. It'll put Shawnee Nordstrom at the line to shoot 2. So Shawnee, the junior guard, at the line, knocks down the first. And rattles home the second. So 10-9 the lead for the Knights. Shea Toole sends this over to Blackham. Cambry drives that Tanu Vasa and scores. And Skyridge with a 11-10 advantage. Is Kennedy over to Kaylee. Two-three zone from Skyridge. Good ball movement. Ika to the corner. Kaylee Woolston back rims the three and a rebound to Shea Toole. Across to Mealy. Mealy goes at Ika. Sends back out to Danya Perkins. Perkins working on the freshman Woolston, and Kennedy did enough there to defend that shot. Perkins hit the deck, and Kaylee's pass goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover, and the ball will go back to Skyridge. And timeout taken by Nancy Warner. And welcome back in to Lone Peak Fieldhouse. Dusty Litster, Kenzie Valentine, and McKay Larson with you. 2:03 left in the opening frame, and a great quarter for Skyridge. Remember a year ago, these Falcons, they were 0-3 against Lone Peak, but they were 3 hard-fought wins for the Knights. Cambry Blackham goes to Danya Perkins at the high post. Danya back out to Cambry. Just got that through Tanavasa's hands. Blackham step back. Finds Larson. The turnaround is short. And Larson, with the rebound. Out to Shea Toole. 3 on the way from Perkins off the mark. Rebound taken by Michaela Ika. Ika to Tanuvasa. Naya. Good defense by Blackham. Sends up top to Michaela Ika. And they'll reset with Shawnee Nordstrom. Shawnee hands off to Ika. McKaylee into the corner, Tanuvasa. Good defense by Shea Toole. Working on Nordstrom. Shawnee, fall away, got it. Shawnee Nordstrom is so good. She is so calm and collected. That was great defense by Shea Toole. There's a little better offense there by Nordstrom. Perkins, double team comes from Nordstrom, and 1 for Danya Perkins. The foul goes to Nordstrom, and Perkins will go to the line looking for the and 1.
Checking in for Skyridge, number 10, Abby Hymas.
The Abby Hymas will come back on for Cambry Blackham. Remember, Hymas knocked down the 2 threes early in the game. As Danya Perkins looks to put Skyridge up by 2. As she back rims the and 1. Kennedy Woolston leaks out off the rebound, and the young freshman lays that up and in. The sisters Woolston. It was a special memory. Any bucket they have together tonight on senior night for Kaylee. It's a sibling weekend across the country. Of course, the Kelsey Bowl on Sunday. So we're just celebrating siblings everywhere. Shea Toole. Euro left it sharp off the backboard. Quickly ahead. Woolston with 3. Kaylee along the baseline sends out to Kennedy. Ika won't get that off in time. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Start of the second quarter. Dusty Litster with you. Lone Peak girls basketball on KSLSports.com. Of course, the Lone Peak girls basketball brought to you by Bullfrog Spas. I want to thank them for supporting the stream of Lone Peak girls basketball. Foul goes on Kennedy Woolston. We were kind of in between some calls there. Mr. Official was still trying to get that settled, but needed to call something on that contact. Is that ball thrown in the middle of the floor, picked up by Kennedy Woolston, but she lost her footing. That was a kick ball, yeah. Kick ball from Blackham. It'll be Lone Peak basketball. No footy. It is not footy season in the state of Utah. Ika over to Woolston. There's a good defense there by Lone Peak. Apologize, a little power surge there. We'll get our scoreboard updated here momentarily. We're a little frozen. Still 14-13. As Hymas sends out. This is Oster on the drive and is fouled. As we're at 5:58 left in the half.
Second personal, 6th team foul. Ninth substitution, number 34, Kennedy Woolston replaces McKaylee Ika.
So Kennedy Woolston will come back on for McKaylee Ika. We'll get our scoreboard back up here momentarily. Try to fit that into Hymas. She couldn't keep it in play, and it is a Skyridge turnover and Lone Peak basketball. So now a foul away from the ball. Going to be on Hymas, number 1 on Hymas. That is the 3rd team foul on the Falcons. Try to fit that ball inside. Gets in the hands of Tony Vasa. Niall on the baseline. Lays that up and in, and it's a 3-point Lone Peak lead. So is our clock at 5:13. We'll get it reset here momentarily. The next dead ball is Kenzie will get to work on that. As a 3 on the way and good. Shawnee Nordstrom. Shawnee now with 7. Her first 3 of the ball game. And a 6-point Lone Peak lead. And a steal taken away by Nordstrom. On the push now, Tony Vasa. Ahead to Kennedy Woolston. Long on it, but Kaylee there for the board and bucket. Timeout, Skyridge. A 7-0 run for Lone Peak. 4:38 left in the half. You're watching Lone Peak Girls Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half. Lone Peak going on a 7-0 run. It was 14-13. Lone Peak a little spurt. Well, as always, it's always going to be spurred by solid defense. As Bartholomew goes for the steal, Perkins sends it out to Mealy. And that ball taken away by Kennedy Woolston. Gets it back to Kaylee. Kaylee over to Nordstrom, open for 3. Well, Shawnee thought she had it. Online but long. Back down the floor we go with Blackham. Cambry comes off the screen. Blackham, nifty take, couldn't get it initially, gets her own board, can't get the stick to go. And a rebound taken by Bartholomew. Man, a great take there by Cambry Blackham, just could not get that ball to stay or to go down on both opportunities at the rim. Kaylee leaves it for Nordstrom, straight away for Kennedy. And the freshman, Kennedy Woolston, with 5 first half points. And it's now an 11-point Lone Peak lead. So Shea Toole with Shawnee Nordstrom. It's going to be a fun battle we'll see next year as well. Danya Perkins hits the deck on that jump ball, and the possession arrow belongs to Lone Peak as Danya Perkins a little slow to get up. I'm going to see a Warrior. We got a couple of substitutions as Larson and Hymas will come on for Mealy and Danya Perkins. Perkins come back saying she's okay. I'm going to come down on her knee there. And Nordstrom back to Woolston. Back to Shawnee. Skip over to Kennedy Woolston. Long on the 3. Rebound to Bartholomew. Sarah sends out Tanuvasa. Naya into the corner to Woolston. Kennedy, good nice hands by Hymas. And we'll stay with Lone Peak. 2:40 left in the half. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Nordstrom over to Tanavasa with 15 on the shot. Pass off the mark, looking for Kaylee Woolston. They're going to go back to Skyridge. As Blackham comes off the screen. Cambry drives to Tanuvasa. Tries to go fit that one into Hymas, but into the hands of Larson. Now out to Toole. Shea. Gonna drive at Woolston. Fall away, no. Thought she get a call on the contact, did not. And now a foul to Hymas. As that will be number 2 on Hymas, the 4th team foul on Skyridge. So Danya Perkins will come back on for Toole. Nordstrom over to Woolston. Kennedy to Kaylee. Wrap back to Tanuvasa. Naya, skip to Nordstrom, into the corner. Kaylee Woolston knocks down the triple. Second 3 for Kaylee, 8 points on the half. Skip to Larson. Good to get the 3 to go. Rebound to Bartholomew. Hand back to Tanuvasa. Skyridge going to stay in the trap. Kennedy to Kaylee. Now Sarah Bartholomew. Nice hands by Blackham. And she finds her way to the ball. Nordstrom open for 3 from way outside, long, and the rebound taken by Oser. Here come the Falcons as we dip inside of 50 seconds left in the half. Blackham for 3. Cambry Blackham. Been a quiet first half scoring-wise. Been all over the place defensively. 5 points in the half for Blackham as Tanuvasa has the advantage. Leaves it for Bartholomew. Pass and crash. Turnover, and we'll go back to Skyridge. A call rarely made in the girls' side. That is a common theme in the boys' basketball here in the state of Utah. I tend to say it's a favorite call of every official in the state, the pass and crash. Courtney Littledyke agrees. I know he does. See if he puts up an Instagram post about it. 15 seconds left in the half. High miss with Nordstrom. Go to Danya Perkins. 9 seconds. 8. Perkins still looking. His pass Bartholomew. Couldn't get the bucket to go. This will be the third personal foul on Sarah Bartholomew. But Danya Perkins at the line. 3.5 left in the half as Michaela Ika is going to check in after this first free throw. The back rim there by Perkins. As Ika will come on for Sarah. And Perkins was 0 for 2 from the stripe. Kennedy on the rebound. Woolston won't get the shot off. Nice job by Perkins getting back and defending the shot. And that will do it for the first half as we go to the break. Lone Peak with an 11-point lead on senior night. It is Lone Peak 27, Skyridge 16. You're watching.